How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise video. Our first playoff team is going to be the Vegas Golden Knights. They got eliminated in the first round. They were a wildcard team. So before we go into the gameplay, here are the rules. 4 seasons, injuries are on, not meant to be realistic. If we say anything wrong, we say anything wrong. It is a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. If you're spawn back on EA. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to Social Play, the second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from TJP. With that being said, let's go on to the gameplay. First things first, we have to take a look at the roster. Always. So, some players we can't move here, like Jack Eichel. But we wouldn't want to move him because he's a great player. Alex Pietrangelo, Mark Stone, we got Shea Theodore, Thomas Hurdle, William Karlsson, Noah Hannafin, Ivan Barbashev, Nicholas Hague, Brady McNabb, Nicholas Roy, Alexander Holtz, Zach Whitecloud, Pavel Dorofeyev, Tanner Pearson, Brett Howden, Victor Olofsson, Ben Hutton, Keaton Kolstar, Caden Korzak, Cole Schwint, and that's it. And of course the goalies, well, for those that are curious, the Goalies. You got Hill and Samsonov. So Aiden Hill and Elias Samsonov. So that is the squad. Now, in terms of picks, I mean, this team, it's Vegas Golden Knights. They're not trying to rebuild with picks or do things with picks. I mean, you could look here at the trade and block, which I'm trying to see here if I can actually see it. There they are down here, because my face cam's blocking. I'm actually playing in my OBS window. So yeah, you can see we have a couple thirds, a couple sixths, but yeah, we don't have first round picks for the next 2 seasons. So we're gonna play a little bit different. We do have an extra third rounder from the Sharks in 2027, but that's really about it. I mean, you can always try to trade for a first round pick at some point, but for now, we might just kind of keep the team as is and see what the story happens to unfold. Now, I lied about that because I'm looking at my team right here, and I don't know if I'm a big fan of my bottom line at all. But I do like my top 2 lines. And yeah, on our defense, I mean, talent-wise on that bottom line, it's okay. I mean, the left side's better than the right side. So I'm going to just see if we can maybe get a center then. Try to see if we can get a center for that bottom line forward. So let me see if I can propose a trade. I think that's the only thing I'd want to do before we start simulating is try to get ourselves another center and see what happens. All right, traded for Brzezinski and a third round pick via the Rangers. We gave them 4th, 5th, 2, 6, as well as Mayo. So yeah, Johnny's coming over to the squad. I mean, again, he's just a bottom line forward for me, which is cool, like a 4th line center. And I guess, you know, it's a slight talent upgrade, I guess, instead of having a 70-something overall. So, all right, that's going to be it for me. I'm just going to simulate around to that trade, middle of the season sort of thing, like February. Maybe we'll look to make a trade there. Maybe we could acquire a first-round pick, a late first-round pick, you know, with trading away some seconds. I mean, that would really be the only thing I could do, since I don't have a lot of assets. So hopefully the team could just play well and win some hockey games. All right, so it seems like some weeks we kind of forget how to play hockey. We are in the playoffs right now. If we were to end the season 26-22-8, it's 60 points. But I feel like some weeks we just kind of forget about how to play hockey. It's just kind of weird, but I guess we're doing all right. Could be better, could be worse, but I'll take where we are. I mean, I've had better teams do worse than this. So, so far, 26 in goals for per game, which is really low. Goals against 4th, 31st in the power play percentage, 6th in penalty kill percentage. So offensively, we're kind of garbage, but defensively, we're pretty good. So let's take a look at the stats on the season so far for your Vegas Golden Knights. So it looks like Stone's got the most points with 54. We got 53 from Eichel, 35 from a couple guys, 31 from Theodore, 28 from Roy, a couple guys 25. All right. Barbashev 24. Nobody looks like has at least 10 power play points. That's correct. Hits, we already have Mark Stone with 109 hits to lead the team. Block shots, giveaways, and takeaways, for those that are curious, are right in front of you. I repeat, they are right in front of you. 111 takeaways from Mark Stone already and 100 from Carlson, so that's cool to see. The goalies, Aiden Hill has been really good, and Samsonov even better. That's a backup. All right, time to make some trades. I want to see if I can get a first-round pick. Can we do it? Seconds, 3 third-round picks to the Hurricanes. We got their first-round pick this year as well as their first-round pick next year. 2/3 of 5th, 6th, 7th to Dallas. We got their first-round pick this year. It's going to be low, but hey, we got 2 firsts plus another first next year, which is nice. So we're stacking up a little bit in case we need the picks to make a move. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Hopefully we are in the playoffs. Pathetic second half of the season, 33, 35, and 14. Not going to do it. Way too many losses. Not going to cut it and make the playoffs. Never going to make the playoffs like that. So shout out to EA's sim engine there. But luckily we have 3 more seasons. But yeah, horrible way to end the season right there. So yeah, team clearly struggled. We have some injuries as well, so it's part of the reason why. Yeah, you can see some guys miss some time here and there. 79 points from Michael, 74 from Stone, Carlson 53, 51 from Hurdle, 42 from Shea, Roy 30, 41 there. So yeah, you can see some guys missing time though. Got a lot of guys missing time. At least 10 games, a few guys, so. All right, power play point leaders. We got 5 guys, at least 10 power play points. Cool to see there. See the leaders, which hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways for those that are curious. We have at least 9 guys with 100 hits, perhaps. Yep. Block shots. 103 from Pietrangelo. Shea with 101. You got your giveaways. Right there. White Cloud, 80. Takeaways. 150 from Carlson. And 156 from Matt Stone. Mark Stone. Not Matt Stone. Matt Stone. Matt Stoney. Huh. Anyways, Hill. And Samsonov. Yeah. We just couldn't score. That was our problem. We were horrible at scoring. So we need to score more. Clearly. We were 2.84 goals for. 2.95 goals against. That's not terrible. Yeah, I gotta score a little bit more, so, and stay healthy, because obviously when you guys get hurt, we can't win games. So, let's just simulate, see who wins the Stanley Cup, and then go on to the offseason after looking at the awards. Bruins win the Stanley Cup. Good for them, I guess. Let's stop simulating and see the awards. Can we see the awards? Let's find out. Can we see the awards? Let's find out. Can we see the awards? Let's find out. Go to the Stats Central. Let's find out. So we got the Bruins, the Stars, the Oilers, the Bruins. The individual awards. Don't think we're going to have any Vegas Golden Knights, and we do not. All right, off-season time. Here we come. All right, so we didn't have any lottery picks. Our pick went to Nashville, of course. So yeah, Columbus has number 1 overall pick. Give you the draft class, see if there's anybody good. No, just elite. I mean, this guy looks like he could be like an 82. I'm going to say 82. 80. Okay. Yeah, it's not a great draft, honestly. I'm going to see if I can defer these picks to next year. I think that's the plan. I think that's a good idea. So let's see if I can do that. Pick 26, pick 30. Let's see if we can defer them next year. 2 firsts and a second to Minnesota Wild for their first-round pick next year. We traded a second as well, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, let's just head on to the re-sign phase, since there's really nobody here that I really want. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally advanced an extra day in the re-sign phase. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, for the most part, I got a lot of our guys locked up. We'll qualify everybody. Like, honestly, Hague wants to go. I might just let him walk. I mean, if he's going to be that disappointed. McNabb, we could throw him a contract if he wants to stay, but, you know, I don't think he will. I mean, you never know. So yeah, we'll just see if we can keep some guys around and then head on to free agency. Aiden Hill's staying on the team, which is nice. Brady McNabb staying. Pearson staying. Howden staying. Olofsson staying. Samsonov staying. So that's cool to see. And yeah, we're just going to try to get back the rest of the guys and then head on to the next season. I mean, I think that's where it's going to come down to. Considering, I think, our cap situation, I'm considering that. It's not too much. Marner would be a nice player to pick up, but I don't think I can afford him. So it's just anybody here that we potentially need to re-sign, we're going to try to re-sign and see what happens. Like, yeah, hey, if we can get him back, but we'll just wait and go from there. All right, I grabbed Patrick Moore on a minimum, just someone I could add to the bottom line. Just going to wait on some of these other guys to re-sign. I'm going to maybe try to get Yamamoto as well, which he should be able to sign, and that'll be pretty much it. Just need some more forwards. So yeah, we're just going to sim the next season. Ooh, they want to do a trade here. Burakovsky. 2/3. I'm going to say no to that. Yep, so we got Holtz back, and then, yep, also Nicholas. So let's head on to the second season. The second season, I hope this team is better than we were last year, especially in the second half of the season where we were terrible. Yeah, you see the top line, +5 chem. Second line, solid, +2. Third line, no chem, but it's all right. Fourth line got +2 chem. So it's not terrible. Defensively, you got +2 chem on the top line, looks good. Second line looks good, +1. Third line, also +1. So we're looking good there. I'd say we're pretty solid. And then Hill and Samsonov as your goalies still. It's not terrible. Again, we had a solid first half of the season. Can we have a good solid, good solid season in general? Make the playoffs. That'd be nice. We have some extra picks. I'm actually going to see if I can maybe acquire one more pick right now before we start simulating. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep the team as is at the February point. But let me first see if I can make a trade. All right, trade for the Bruins first-round pick, couple thirds, 4th, 5th, 6th. So that's going to be it for me. Just have another first-round pick at our disposal. Even though it's going to be a low-value pick. Still a first-round nevertheless. You never know. Maybe the Bruins will get hurt and miss the playoffs. Now, if I'm controlling them, we can guarantee that. But the CPU, you never know. So, all right, let's simulate to around like the February point. We'll see how well the team's playing and go from there. So, we're at 53 points, 25, 23, and 3. I wish we were better, man. For some reason, I don't know what it is. It's just EA really loves to have me lose games. It's just, I don't know. Can we if we lose, let's just lose in overtime that way, or shootout. That way, at the very minimum, we still get a point, you know. But I guess that's asking too much from EA. Take a look at Stats Central. So yeah, Jack Eichel set 47 points right now to lead the team. Again, you can see the injuries we've had too. Like, you guys missing some games there. We got only 35 games now from Holtz, so that's not gonna help me out, or Carlson rather, not Holtz. But yeah, 47 points from Michael, 43 from Stone, 33 from Barbashev, couple guys 32, couple guys 30, 29 there from Shea. Angelo 26, cool. Got your power play point leaders. Nobody's got 10 yet, at least. Got your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. They're your hit leaders, your block shot leaders, your giveaway leaders, takeaway leaders. Very cool. Goalies. Hill, also scratched. That's great to see. Samsonov hasn't been that great this year. And then we have Vikman. All right. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be the team. I'm not going to make any trades. We already did our trade. So, I mean, if this team chokes again in the second half of the season and can't make the playoffs, it's going to be kind of a joke. And then we're going to have to figure out what we're going to be doing in the offseason. It's a big offseason coming up regardless. So, let's just win some games. If we're going to lose in overtime. The shootout losses, get them out of the way now. That way, if we make the playoffs, we can turn those into wins. We barely slipped into the playoffs, like 85 points, 43, 7, 5. EA just doesn't want to make it easy for me. They always want to make it more difficult. But with the CPU, they just buff them. I don't know what it is, but hey, I'll take making the playoffs at least. So yeah, Eichel, 79 points, lead the team. 74 from Stone, Earl with 64, 56 from Barbashev, 53 from Carlson, Shea with 50, 40 from Roy, 46 from Holtz, 40 from Pavel. You see 6 guys at least 10 power play points, it looks like, so that's cool. 14 from Jack to lead the team, 13 from Stone, Pavel 12, and a few guys at 11. You have your hits, block shots, gives and takeaways. We like to look at those. We got 6 guys at least 100 block hits. We got 112 block shots from Shea, lead the team. They're your giveaway leaders and takeaway leaders. 125 there from Stone, but 2 more from Eichel, and 100 there from Carlson. So 3 guys at least 100. Very nice. Goalies, Hill, healthy again. Then we have Samsonov as well. So let's see what our matchup's going to be in the playoffs. Let's just keep advancing until we have our matchup. All right, Canucks. 96 points in the wins and plus 6 points overtime losses. That gives you 102 points. We were 14th in goals for, 12th in goals against, 29th in power play percentage, and penalty kill percentage we were 30th. All right, let's see what happens here in the playoffs. Do I have high hopes? Not sure. Game 1. Game 1. All right. Thanks for taking forever for having me losing in overtime. That's always fun. So losing game 1. Game 2 we win. All right. Thanks for making that up to me. Can we please win Game 3? The answer is, well, it's going to take forever to sim, so we don't know. Now we do. All right, we're down 2-1. If it was the CPU, we tie up the series. But because I'm down 2-1, you do tie up the series. Very good. All right, Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? The answer is we will hopefully do. We don't. All right, EA, remember, it's Game 6. If it's CPU, you know you'd force Game 7. So let's make it fair and have the user team be advancing to a Game 7 and then winning both games. Only makes sense, according to the sim logic, that you implement with the CPU-controlled teams. Okay, Pavel with a goal, make it 1-0 us. I like that start. More of that, please. More of that, please. Not that. Good, Carlson. Nice, very good. 2-0. I like that start right there. 3-0. All right, I'm going to fast in this period. We're up 3-0. I like that. That's excellent right there. I don't like that. That's gross. DeBrusque with the power play goal. But at least we have 2-goal lead. And then Barbashev makes it 4-1. So that's good. I'm confident here that we might win this game. Score another goal, and I'm very confident. Just fast in the period. It's 5-1 us. Yeah, we're good. All right, win 6-1. Good. Yay, that's logic right there. Now, it would make even more logical sense for him to win Game 7 after that game. I don't think the Canucks come back. They shouldn't be able to come back from that, you know? Should be demoralized, you know what I mean? I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. Let's see if we win Game 7, or will we be eliminated in the first round? Let's see. Who will first blood go to? They got the power play, and they will not score. Good job, us. Let's try to get some more shots up. They got a power play, and they will not score. They score their shot at the EA's sim engine. Quentin Hughes with the goal. All right, so we're down 1-0. And now we're down 2-0 shot at the EA's sim engine. Electronic Arts Sports. Sim engine. And now we're down 3-0. All right, this game's over. Well, yep, 5-1. Yep, game over. All right, 5-3. I didn't want to watch anymore. I lost my appetite. Knew that was not going to happen, so would have been amazing if we came back there and won. I would have actually screamed. So, again, 7-game series. Typical loss. But, you know, with an 85-point team that barely made the playoffs, somehow forcing 7 games, I guess, is cool. And then we look at the player stats here. You can see Carlson missed the game, so, you know, injuries killing me. I'll say that. We lost the game because he missed time. Brzezinski only played 6 games, so lost because he missed time. All right. Let's, oh, yeah, we lost the first game 2-1 in overtime. Could have been a win for us, too. That's another thing that I didn't forget. So, yeah, let's just see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup and then going on to the offseason. Cup, good for them. Oilers win the Stanley Cup, good for them. Stats. Let's look at the awards and then go on to the offseason. What do we have here? We have the Oilers, the Oilers, the Oilers, and the Panthers. Individual awards. No Vegas Golden Knights, but you guys can see who did win the awards. A lot of Connor McDavid, I'll tell you that much. I will say this, that pick that we had dropped to 7 via Minnesota, but at least it's 7th. Ottawa went up all the way to number 1. Interestingly enough. Who else jumped up? Oh, Montreal jumped up 16-6. All right, cool. All right, 4 first-round picks. There's 3 this year, plus our first-round pick next year to the Senators. So I'm going to take Gavin McKenna, and honestly, I usually don't do this. Usually I pick him and trade him. I think I'm going to take him and have him be on my roster. I have him be on the roster. I mean, I can always move him if anything. So it's not like he's going to regress like his value after 1 season. So we're gonna give him a shot, keep him around, see what the story is there, and I think that just makes the most sense to me. So we're gonna go with that. We're not gonna trade him. Usually I try to trade him for someone really good like Connor Bedard, but honestly, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really work out that well. So I'm gonna try to see if we can sign anybody in free agency. I mean, Jack Eichel, I'd like to keep him around. We'll throw him a contract that, you know, hopefully he doesn't refuse, but he might. I don't think he'll refuse this though. but I don't want to spend like too much money on him, if you know what I mean. Qualify Holtz, hopefully keep him around, and just try to get back the rest of the guys that need to be gotten back. And that's it. All right, so Brzezinski is going to accept my offer. So does McNabb, Pearson, Olofsson, Eichel, Nick, Alyss, Samsonov. So that's cool. I don't know how much money we're going to have in free agency to get back some guys, as well as try to maybe add a piece to the team. Because I kind of want to add a piece to the team that's going to be somewhat decent. But we'll see what's out there in the market, how much money we actually have. I just feel like we don't have a lot of money. 4.27. Kaprizov's out there. That'd be great to pick him up. But I can't afford him, so I'm going to go with somebody else. And I'll look around and see if there's what we need. All right, I signed Luke Kunin to the team, just somebody that can play right winger and center. I think after that, I'm just going to bring back the rest of the guys. Korzak, what are we looking like? Yeah, we'll match it, I guess. All right, yeah, let me just bring back the rest of the team and just go on to the next season, I guess. Bjork Vrana for the team, and I'm just going to try to get back Holtz, and I think that's it. Is this guy? Kovalenko. Throw him a contract too, I guess. All right. And yeah, that's it. So let me just get back Holtz, and then we're going to head on to the third season. And there he is. All right, so third season. Before I do anything, I want to make sure we have Gab McKenna in the NHL, honestly. I want him in the NHL. So can I do that? Yeah, let's call him up. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I want to call him up. I want him to be in the NHL. I want him to develop. I actually want him to play if he can. I don't know if we can get him on here. Like, instead of Johnny, like, can I throw in Gav? He gives me +1 only, but... It could work. Trying to see if there's anything I could do here to kind of switch it. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I want him to play the fourth line. I feel like it's just better to have him there, develop, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do that, have him in the NHL. Hopefully get some PT. You know, maybe he won't be here the entire season, but, you know, just something. And you can see there the other lines on defense. It looks pretty solid. Again, I'm trying to get back to the playoffs. Hopefully we can. Which goalies right there, Hill and Samsonov, same two goalies. Can we make a run this year and not barely slip in? That would be nice. I'd like to stop, like, barely getting into the playoffs and losing a bunch of games EA. I'd really be appreciative for that. So let's see what happens. I'll holler at you guys in February. Or before then if I decide to make a trade. Alright, well, 24, 24, and 4 were incredibly average. Shout out to EA Sim Engine. I mean, guys getting hurt. Every time we win, everybody else wins. Every time we lose, everybody else wins except me. So it's very hard to play like that when, you know, guys getting hurt. And EA's like, when, yeah, you lose, everyone's going to win. But when you win, we're going to have everyone else win too. That way you're not gaining ground. Yeah, goals for per game, 14th. 21st in goals against. 4th power play percentage. And 11th penalty kill. So, yeah, I guess that's okay. Let's look at the Stats Central and see what the story is. Eichel, 46 points. You can see we got some, a few guys missed time. Like Roy's missed 3 games. Other than that, I mean, I guess, you know, mostly at the bottom here. A couple guys missed a game right there. Pietrangelo, he's only played in 40 games. So, Denisenko's get called up. I don't know where Gab McKenna is. I guess he's just not here. Yep, I guess they sent him down. So, if Gab McKenna's not even playing, then what's the point of having him on my team if he's not going to be here contributing? I don't know. We'll see, but power play goals. You can see we got 5 guys in double figures already. A couple guys 12, a couple guys 11, 10 there from Holtz. Cool stuff. Get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. They're your hit leaders, block shot leaders, giveaway leaders, takeaway leaders. Right there. Great. All right, goalies. What are we looking like? That's what we're looking like right there. Hill has been pretty decent, but Samsonov's an absolute garbage when he plays. So maybe get a better goalie, because that's not going to help me out at all. Yeah, let me take a look here where Gab McKenna is. My neck is killing me, by the way. Damn. My neck. I don't know why it's killing me, but it is. Do we want to extend anybody? I don't really think so. Let's see. Offer contract extension. I'll throw you a 2-year deal. I'll throw you $2.45 million. I think that's fine. We'll throw Brisson an extension. He's hurt right now. He should sign that. Holtz, we'll throw him an extension. I'm just going to throw some of these guys extensions. So I just kind of think it makes the most sense to do that right now. As for... Yeah, that way it's not hitting free agency. As for in the system, where is McKenna? Yeah, there he is. He really should be on my main roster. He's played 34 games with the AHL. I want to call him up really badly. I really do. I mean, if I can't have him play, there's no point in me having him on my team. It's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So this is why I don't like having these franchise talents. Again, if it was a 10-year rebuild, I would be much more lenient. But it's a 4-year. So I need to have guys that can help me. At least they're supposed to help me, according to the logic, win games, right? So let me see if I can get him back onto the main roster if that's possible. And I'm going to look around to see if there's a trade I can make to get myself a goalie. I traded for Kochkov from the Hurricanes, 4 seconds and Samsonov. So hopefully that improves the goalie situation. And yeah, I mean, McKenna is not even in the AHL or anything like that. So he's not even going to play this year. Hopefully next year he's actually in my lines and he's made some progress. If he hasn't, then we are moving him. Because I need to get some guys that can help me win now. So let me simulate. Hopefully we make the playoffs this year. We need to have a great second half of the season to do so. Because right now we are out of the mix. We need to start winning games. If you're going to lose in overtime. But let's just win. Let's make it make sense, EA. And a pathetic second half of the season. 37, 36, and 9 is not going to make the playoffs. So we have one more season now. Great. Let's just look at the stats. Clearly we underperformed as per usual. So now we got to make the playoffs next season. For sure, need to make it. So clearly we're struggling. Eichel 72 points, lead the team. And you can see guys missed time. Roy missed 6 games. Stone missed 6 games. 5 missed games from Theodore. Can't win like that when guys miss games. A couple missed games from White Cloud. Angelo's got 12 missed games. Angelo. Hagues missed 8 games. Denisenko didn't play a lot. Olsen missed a bunch of games. So it's hard to win games when we don't have our players. You know what I mean? So... All right, well, you see the point leaders right there. You got your power play point leaders. 6 guys at least double figures. Eichel with 16 lead the team. You got your hit leaders. At least 9 guys with 100 hits. Cool to see. Block shot leaders. 2 guys, 130 from Shea. 110 from Hannafin. Giveaway leaders. 111 from Korzak. That's a lot of giveaways. And your takeaways there. 120 from Eichel. 111 from Carlson. 108. 108 plus 1 equals 109. Mark Stone. And then you got Barbashev with 100. There your goalies. Actually, goalies did pretty solid. But, like I said, can't win if you can't stay healthy. So, we have one more season. Got to make the playoffs next year. If we don't, kind of an embarrassment. But, typical. All right, let's see what happens. I'm just going to simulate to the offseason, look at the awards, and then go on to the 4th and final season. Let's win the Stanley Cup. Very cool to see. Yeah. Very cool to see. Alright, Stat Central. Let's look at the awards. Here they are. Panthers, Stars, Kings, and Panthers. Kings somehow getting the Clarence S. Campbell Award. Okay, okay. I guess that makes sense. And yeah, there are the awards. No Vegas Golden Knights. Cool. Let's head on to the 4th and final season. Don't have our lottery picks. We traded it away. Cool stuff. Pick 8. That's what it would have been if we didn't make that trade with Ottawa. But then again, that got us Gavin McKenna, who again isn't even playing in the NHL right now. As funny as that sounds. Alright, let's see who else is in the draft besides you-know-who. So we'll go to the draft. I don't think we can get the #1 overall pick. We can try. the Wild have it. I mean, if DuPont's there, I know he's a guarantee like franchise talent, and he is. So I could try to get it. See if the Wild are willing to sell low. I mean, again, I could trade Gavin McKenna. I really could, but you know, we'll trade whatever first-round picks I have. Might get the job done. That's 2. Won't get the job done. If I can throw in a third one, maybe we're in business, and we're in business. So there we go, DuPont. We're getting you and trading you. It's that simple. So let's do it. Pick him and trade him. Pick him and trade him. Whoever it is, it is. I don't know who we're going to trade, but I'm looking at the team. Anybody's game. So traded for Ridley Greig, Yakubchuk, and Barkov from the Senators. I traded DuPont as who I just drafted. I got our pick back, which is cool. I'm going to offer another trade, which is cool. Which is very, very cool. So, yeah, let me see if I can make another move. Behind and the first-round pick in the Kings have traded away 2 firsts, 2 thirds, and a second. All right, Zamula and Forster from the Flyers for 2 firsts and 3 third-round picks. That's going to be it for me for trades. I feel like it's pretty solid what we did, so we're just going to sim the rest of the entire draft and go on a re-sign phase. At re-sign phase, got to see how much money we got. We got a little bit of money. I got to re-sign Greig. That's fine. We'll just qualify him for now. And then we'll offer some other guys some contracts and see who wants to stay and who's going to test. And then we'll just kind of go from there, I guess. All right, so Kochkov re-signs. So does Kovalenko, Stone, Carlson, Brett, Roy, Olofsson, Denisenko, Schmid. All staying around, which is cool. And then we're just going to get a bunch of guys on qualifiers, and that's it. So whoever we don't re-sign or didn't re-sign, we're going to have to re-sign right now. So let me go all through that, and we'll see what happens. All right, I grabbed Sonny Milano, another forward for me. I can play both the left and right winger. Figured, yeah, not a bad pickup for us. Fits in one of the bottom 2 lines. All right, I brought back Keegan Kolesar just to be in the system. And then, yeah, I'm just going to get back Greig, Forster, and then head on to the 4th and final season. Essentially, that's it. So, yeah, there you go. Accept. Should be good. And then Forster accepts. All right, cool. For the final season, I did a couple of line modifications. I just want to just look in the system for a sec as well before I do anything. Actually, no. I'll look at the lines first. So, yeah, Gavin McKenna's not here, so I'm going to move him. Yeah, I mean, our top lines, plus 3 on the top lines. 4th line's got some chem. Our 2nd line's got some chem, plus 4. 4th line does have chem, plus 1. And then plus 1 on the 3rd line, too. So, all chem on offense, an even strength. Got your defense, looks good talent-wise in the top line. Had to switch this up because there wasn't any chem. If I do there, negative chem. So I was like, eh. And of course, goalies looking like this. Holtz and Pavel on the bench. Then we have Kochkov and Hill. Yeah, Gavin McKenna's just not in the system. I want him to be in the NHL. Personally. But if he's not here, then we know what we need to do. We need to move him. Now, I will say this. Yeah, he's only an 81. Yeah, it's not there. It's not it. I got to propose a trade. I don't know who I would want to do. First off, we have a little bit of money. We do have a little bit of money. I'm going to look and see what I can do with him. Try to get a talented piece. And we'll just, I guess, well, go from there. Let's see if this trade goes through here with the Flames. It does. So, yeah, we got a couple good pieces that will be on the team, on the roster. So, yeah, sorry, Gavin McKenna. You weren't playing. So, you go bye-bye. I could have called him up, but I don't know. 81 overall. It's not quite there. So I'd rather just have some other pieces, fill out the team. So that's it from me. I'm gonna sim it the rest of the season, and I will see you guys the, mid-season point. All right, we're 26-22-3. EA loves having me 4th ranked at the end of January. They're obsessed with it, I guess. 26-22-3 should be better, especially when the coach said we should be competing for the cup. Can't be competing for the cup when you're in 4th ranked team in your division. That's just never going to happen, so you need to fix that. Guys need to get healthy. That's part of the problem. It's always guys missing time, so it's hard to win like that. And guys are just underperforming. So we got to stop underperforming, and guys got to stop missing time. So, yeah, 50 points from Michael, 39 from Barbashev, 39 from Stone, 33 from Ridley and Roy. There's Pavel, 26 by 25, 24 there from Honzek. Nobody with 10 power play points just yet. There's some shorthanded goals there. Cool stuff. Get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Got to look at those as per usual. All right, let's look at the goalies. Coach Gov needs to be doing better. You're struggling mightily. Hill's been really good, though, as backup. Yeah, we got to play better. That's really what it comes down to. EA, you got to make it make sense. You got to make the playoffs. Doesn't make sense if we don't make the playoffs. So let's start winning some games, please. Appreciate it. In the playoffs, again, barely slipping in. We just like to barely slip in, I guess. But at least we're in the playoffs. So that's cool, I guess. I'm waiting for this to end. All right, we're taking on the Kraken. Let's stop simulating for a second. Take a look at these stats. So we were 17 goals for, 16 goals against, 22nd power play percentage, and 3rd in the penalty kill percentage, which I guess is good. I always keep doing that. All right, Stats Central. Jack Eichel, 73 points to lead the team. 70 from, and you see this missed time. Crazy. Stone with 70, 60 from Barbashev, 55 from Roy, 51 from Ridley, 45 there from Hurdle, 43 from Holtz, missed some time, 41 from Samuel Honzek. See the power play point leaders. Yeah, I did 7 guys in double figures, a couple guys at 13, 12 there from Holtz, and a bunch of guys at 10. Hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. 7 guys at least 100 hits. 4 guys at least 100 block shots. Get your giveaways right there, and takeaways. Those are fights. 6 fights, I guess. Yakimchuk. Yakimchuk in the fights. All right, cool. Yakimchuk, whatever you want to say. There you go, goalies. Hopefully we do better in the playoffs. I mean, we need to win some playoff games. Kraken, 102-point team. It'd be nice to actually win a playoff series. Would be great, but I know that's asking a lot from EA. It really is. So, game 1. See if we can win it. We do. That's good. Good start to the series. Maybe make it 2-0. That'd be nice. Okay, that's good. Can we go up 3-0? Sweep? Nope, can't sweep. All right. Let's win game 5. Don't even go to a game 6. Make it make sense, EA. Your sim logic is poor. Come on now. Shouldn't be going to 3. Shouldn't be blowing a 3-0 lead. Okay, good. There we go. I'd be very annoyed if we got to game 7. But hey, okay, second round. I'll take that. We're in the second round. Let's see who we're taking on. Edmonton. Don't want to make it easy for me, do you, EA? You love Edmonton until I play as them. What are they? 101-point team. They had 17 overtime losses, which is crazy. So, by that logic, if we get to overtime, we should win. I would think. I don't know. Game 1, that's assuming we get to it. Game 1, we win 5-3. That's good. That's what we should be doing. Game 2, we lose. That's not what we should be doing. Game 3, lose again. Shout out to EA Sim Engine. Can we win game 3 or 4? Yes. 4-3 overtime win. There you go. That makes sense because they lost a bunch of overtimes. All right, big game 5 right here. We need to win it. And we do. All right. All right, can we get to the conference finals? Let's just bypass a game 7. We don't need it. Let's go to game 6, win it, go to the conference finals. Of course we don't. Shout out to EA's Electronic Arts Sports National Hockey League 2025 Simulation Engine. Alright, we're going to game 7, I guess. I don't know, man. I just hate going to game 7s. I hate hopping into these. I'm sure it's content, but at the same time, I don't want content. I want to win. Winning is content. Losing in overtime or on some bullshit-a-rooney is not content. Barbashev with the power play goal. That's a good start to the game. Make it 2-0. Nope. Nope. That's even worse. Nope. Make it make sense. Not making sense. Not making sense. Alright. Vegas Golden Knights score now. Okay. Try again. Vegas Knights. Yes. Okay. There we go. I couldn't finish. Alright. Vegas Golden Knights score now. No? How about now? No? One more time. Now. Okay. Alright. Period end. Alright. Tied it up at least. Game 7. Need to win it. Power play. Convert. Please. No. Just don't lose. That's all I ask. Don't lose. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Okay. Remember what we said. We saw the stats. 17 overtime losses. We already have an overtime win in this series. Let's get another one. Please go to the conference finals. That's all I've asked. All right, we're just going to do this. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, here we go. We're just going to do it. We'll just see whenever this screen updates. I'm not looking. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened, but I would like to win. We'll just say okay. I'm assuming we lost. We lost? Yep. Typical. Typical. Just typical. I honestly, I want to be mad, but you know what? I want to just not be. I'm not gonna be mad. Honestly, I'm just not worth it. I mean, it's just predictable at this point. All right, second round exit in 7 games, lose in overtime. I mean, I don't know. Man, if everything was like this, I would probably be able to, like, I could predict that we would lose in 7 in overtime. It's just so. The amount of times I've lost Game 7 overtimes, if I was a betting man, I'd probably be able to. I'd probably be a billionaire. I really would be. I mean, I'd lose some because obviously we've won some Game 7s, but like 90% of the time I lose a Game 7. All right, let's see the stats and then just see you when Stanley Cup and close the video. All right. You see there who did well, who didn't. Did we have any injuries? I don't know. I'm not even really going to check. Kochkov. I mean, we needed to score. Guys aren't scoring enough either. I don't know. Either way, let's just simulate, see you win Stanley Cup, and then close out the video. Is it going to be the Oilers? Watch it be the Oilers. It'd be funny. It'd be funny if it's the Oilers. But, I don't know. Maybe they won't win it. Who knows? That's why we simulate, because we're going to find out. Well, it wasn't the Oilers. It was the Avalanche. Okay. That's cool. Let's look at the awards and close out the video, and that's it. Okay, here we are. We have the Avalanche Bruins. Avalanche Bruins. Bruins couldn't go all the way. But they had a lot of guys win awards. We didn't have a single guy win an award. Alright, full screen, close of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some videos. Get our social playlist on channel and main channel down below in the description if you look at the account of DJB. So yeah, like I had mentioned earlier in the video, I don't know if I did, but this was our first playoff team. So the way it's going to work is obviously if you got eliminated the playoffs, it's going to go based on point totals, like standings, things of that nature. So if, let's say if you were, I don't know, let's use the Bros Brewers as an example. You know, they won the President's Trophy, lost in the first round. We would do them eventually, but because it's based on the standings of when you got eliminated, they would be like the last first round team that we would do. But a team that got 87 points like we did and go all the way to the Stanley Cup, you know, then we would do them second to last. So it's based on where you finish in the playoffs and the standings. So I don't know who my next Eastern Conference team is. It could be the Could it be the Cap? Is it Washington Capitals? I don't know. I'd have to look. But whoever it is, and you'll see it, and maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you won't. That's it. I'm done. Take care. See you soon, and peace out.